A federal judge just threw out 2 criminal cases involving 2 of the most powerful law enforcement figures in America. Former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. And it wasn't because they proved their innocence. It was because the judge said the prosecutor who brought the charges may not have had the legal right to do so at all. Let's start with James Comey, the former director of the FBI. In September of 2025, he was indicted on 2 criminal charges: lying to Congress during a 2020 Senate hearing about leaks linked to the Russia investigation, and obstruction of a congressional proceeding connected to that testimony. Comey pleaded not guilty, and the indictment dropped just days before the statute of limitations expired, meaning the prosecutors were racing against the clock. Then there's Letitia James, New York's Attorney General, known for prosecuting Donald Trump in civil and criminal matters. Prosecutors allege that she committed bank fraud by lying on her mortgage application to buy property. The 2 federal charges that she faced was bank fraud and false statements to a financial institution. She also pleaded not guilty and called it politically motivated. Now, here's where the case goes from legal prosecution to a disaster. The judge did not say that Comey or Letitia were innocent. Instead, the court ruled that the person who brought the charges had no legal authority to do so. The prosecutor was Lindsay Halligan, a former Trump attorney with no prosecutorial experience. She was appointed as the interim U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia. But there was one major problem. The court says she was not legally appointed. Under federal law, interim U.S. attorneys can only serve 120 days. Then the appointment power shifts to judges. The judge ruled that Halligan was exercising power she did not lawfully possess, and everything she did, including presenting the indictments, had to be set aside. Now, some of you might ask, can't another prosecutor just refile the charges? Here's why that gets complicated. These weren't ordinary prosecutions. Matter of fact, according to defense filings, career prosecutors refused to bring these charges. And only after Halligan was installed did these cases actually move forward. In other words, the defense argued that these were vindictive and targeted prosecutions. The argument isn't fully resolved yet though, however. Both Comey and James are asking the court to dismiss the case with prejudice, which would kill them permanently and block any future prosecution. For now, the cases are dismissed without prejudice, meaning they could actually come back. But the statute of limitations on Comey's false statement charge actually expired. And re-bringing up the Letitia James case would require starting all over. So could the government refile? Maybe. Will they? Probably unlikely, but I don't know. So what do you think? Should the indictments be thrown out, or should the cases still move forward with somebody else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments from a legal standpoint.